Hey, I'm here. Hurry up and send me up.
If that's what you want, then stop talking and sit down.
Oh, man.
I can't believe that you got to this level.
Whatever. Hurry up.
Yeah, you're right. Well then, we'll begin.
This is the 11th question. What would you do if your significant other fell in love with someone else?
Hey everyone, it's Curly Haired Hero and welcome back to some more Catherine.
Which one?
So, now we're being asked, if our significant other loved someone else, what would we do? Judging from how jealous I can be and how do I say this? Like, not necessarily vengeful, but I can like,
Which one?
I don't let go of things easily, so I'd probably have to let her go.
This one?
Or maybe I would cling to... I'd let her go and then I'd try to cling to her. So, yeah.
I see, so that's the one.
7th floor? If I get past this part, isn't the goal right there?
Correct. This level leads directly to the cathedral. The 8th floor, the cathedral, is where you will find an end to this. And freedom.
Alright, I'm almost there then. I'll escape from this place as fast as I can. And
I'll take you to the next level then.
Catherine.
So, yeah, as you can see there, we're actually making it pretty deep into, well, this thing. This tower that we have here. We started all the way from the bottom, and we've made our way pretty high up already. Let's see what everyone else had to say. A lot of people agreed to me that they'd let her go. I guess that's not exactly, it's not exactly too uncommon. I mean, if you love someone and they love someone else, you want the best for them. So, if the best for them is not being with you, well, yeah.
To the test. Try bringing down the house if you're facing a wall of holes.
Fuck! I need to be careful.
Commencing Area 2. All
Alright, so this level is actually quite difficult. I actually had to practice it before I actually came in to play it. Hopefully I actually remember how I did everything. And the reason it's so difficult is because there's a lot of parts later on that are pretty significantly different to anything you would have encountered in this game so far. I think it's this way? Yeah, there we go. For example, that little trick there, I've used to always mess up on. Then there's this part here, which is also kind of a toughie. Let me see. Yeah, I can't do that. Because you have to. I actually, when I did this while practicing, I did it by accident. So I'm not entirely sure what it is that I have to do, but I believe what I have to do is I have to leave those things alone, and then I'll be able to somehow make it up. No, that's not it. Basically, I have to pull the blocks in a way, because I can't go around, so I can just climb up from hanging. I remember that much. There we go. There you go. So I think I do this. Do this? No, that doesn't sound right. I'm gonna go to the other side. Go up here. I have to do something. Clearly. Can't just go up. Don't want to do that. If I bring this over. Do this. That does nothing for me. I'm just messing everything up. I'll see if I can somehow figure this out. As you can see from our theme so far, I need to come up with another more or less depressing story about my past and my past relationships. So, today we have a rather interesting one. We're gonna go ahead and talk about my first kiss. It's not exactly a bad story. It's actually one of the, well, maybe not entirely. It's one of the better stories. But only at the start. later on, it's not exactly the greatest story in the world. Fuck me. Okay, I just need to start over from the beginning because I got out of my groove. Last time we left off, I was in sophomore year. I was sophomore year of high school. I'll just start from the beginning so I have a little more time to tell my story. I had just broken up with my first girlfriend. I was trying to get with another girl that was in my class, but I failed miserably because pretty much I'm a noob. And I didn't really know what I was doing, so that didn't work out too well. But I did manage to make a friend out of her and a friend out of her friend. And it gave me a lot of good memories for that class, which is good because that class wasn't exactly entertaining, to say the least. I think I have to leave that block alone. So it was nice to have, some actual friends, especially since I wasn't really used to having a lot of friends. Like, the friends I had were just the friends from the guys that I used to hang out with, who I made friends with last time. And I, went over to his house a bunch of times, even though, I went out with his sister, but he didn't give a shit about that. That was irrelevant for him. Something like that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Unless I can find a way to drop. There we go. Just hanging sometimes can be really tricky. So, yeah, I managed to make friends with her, which was really nice. We used to mess around a lot in class, which is funny because everybody thought that, or probably presumed that we were something, but we were nowhere near it. We were never really trying to be with each other. We just happened to be really good friends with each other. So anyways, not a lot happened after that. Junior year came along, still awkward as hell. Kept doing my thing. It wasn't until possibly the end of junior year that things got really, really weird. So I believe at this time I was playing a lot of like football and stuff like that. So I was pretty, I want to say built, but I was in a lot better shape than I was before. Granted, I was never in really horrible shape, but I sure as hell wasn't in good shape, to say the most part. So, apparently I had some ladies checking me out, but I was really young and oblivious, so I didn't really know what the hell was going on. But there was this one girl who apparently had a thing for me, and it was one of those weird things where she supposedly really liked me. Stupid dog. Great. I think I might have messed this up. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see if I can rewind all the way back. So yeah. So we had lunch together, and it was just really weird because I didn't really know who this girl was at all. I had seen her a couple times before, but I didn't really pay any mind to her. And I had sort of become friends with a friend of hers, and she basically got us together one time at lunch, and kind of got us. She kind of became her wing woman, I guess, and she kind of asked me questions and stuff like, "Hey, yeah, you have such and such class, or you have this exam," and I was like, "Yeah. Are you pretty good?" I was like, "Yeah, whatever." And basically, we just organized a study date between me and the girl that I didn't really know that well. It's that part that keeps messing me up. Great. After I figured out that stuff, I'm gonna have to go ahead and kill myself again. And so we had set up a date, and she was gonna come over to my house, and we just gonna study. I've never, at this point, I'm still about to be a senior, never even kissed a girl. Barely hugged girls. I've gotten that, at least gotten some hugs. Kissing, zero, zilch, nada. So naturally, a girl coming over my house was like, "Oh, Jesus fucking Christ!" I was just like, "Whoa, this is crazy." So naturally, I was kind of nervous, I guess, and in doing so, I decided to call over a friend of mine, good friend of mine. I might actually have him on a channel sometime soon. when we have free time together. And he basically just, I guess he was my wingman. I mean, no, okay, technically, actually, he was, which is ironic because we, my other friends would always sort of make fun of him, and he would actually even pride himself in this sometimes, in that he's very good at cockblocking people, basically. If you don't know what that means, it just means that he prided himself in making sure people didn't get their way with the ladies. Oh, God, I keep messing this up, and this part is actually really simple. I keep doing this one part wrong, which I don't know exactly what it is. So I guess I don't push one of these. No, I have to push it that way. Okay, there's like no way around that. Yeah, and then I have to push that one. I have to push this one, but then there's nothing. Anyways, so I decided to, tell him to come over because we both had the same class, and he actually knew the girl. So naturally, that would help me out substantially. So he came over. She came over. We studied for like, I don't know, a second. Pretty much. We didn't really do much studying at all. It was actually really weird because we were actually outside on my stoop. Because it's weird now, looking back on it. Before, it was kind of a normal occurrence, but I guess my mom wasn't exactly too keen with me having girls in my room. I wasn't sure. I've never had any, so I didn't want to, push it. So I just wouldn't. And then we just sat there, started trying to talk about the test, but obviously we had other things on our minds, so we decided to just talk about each other and whatnot. And basically me being really awkward and trying to make conversation, while my other friend was also, being awkward because he doesn't really know the girl. He knows of her, but doesn't really know her. I keep doing the same thing over and over again. And, so we were just all a bunch of teenagers making really awkward conversations with each other. Nope, that didn't work. So we were just sitting there talking to each other. And then eventually, for some odd reason, we came up talking about, I guess it's not really odd. Maybe if I do it really quickly. Nope, I get squished. We came up with the topic of like kisses and first kisses and stuff like that, and we started talking about that. And my friend talked about his, the girl talked about hers, and then when it came to my turn, I was like, well, I've never had any, so I don't really know what the hell you guys want me to say. And she was pretty shocked. My friend was like, oh, yeah, I don't remember if he was shocked. His I guess opinion on the matter is kind of irrelevant at the moment, because what's pertinent is what happens later on, or right after that. That didn't work out because I can't find a way to get up there. Oh my god, I could have sworn that was it. That's not it at all. So yeah, I just while they were talking, I was just kind of like, because we were all literally the three of us on the stoop, so I just leaned back and I just like laid down. I was like, well, this is going nowhere. I'm a loser that's never kissed anyone, and etc. I was just thinking to myself, I like literally put my hands back behind my head and laid down, and for whatever reason, she just decided to just lean over and kiss me. And I was just like, well, okay. I was just so in shock because that's obviously never happened to me, and I've never thought that it would ever happen to me, let alone in that kind of way. So I was really just like, whoa. What just happened? Oh my god, I'm still stuck in the same situation every single time. I don't know what it is that I need to do. And yeah, that was my first kiss. Pretty much, it just randomly happened. And then after that, I remember we went inside into the room, into my room. Me, my friend was still there, and we just like started sort of making out. Not like crazy making out, because I still didn't know how to do any of that. So we were just kind of like casually like tap kiss, but like tap kiss a lot, and whatever. And we got like all cuddly and stuff, whatever. My friend was just like, "Yeah, good job." And then after that, we walked her home, and then that was it. And the whole time I'm thinking like, yeah, man, this is great, man. I got this happened. It's like, fuck yeah. There we go. Jesus Christ. You have no idea how annoying that was.
I got it.
Alright, sorry. Bit of a jump cut there. Conveniently, as soon as I finished my story, someone came and knocked on my door. Bastard went all crazy and started barking. But it was good timing, because I was clearly getting nowhere. So I had to take a moment to stop
Doing well. I hope
and try and
you
climb
keep
the
this
tower
up.
normally. But just like that, we've managed to make it through the second floor of the spiral corridor. Which means, if I remember correctly, we only have 4 more floors in this area.
Damn it! How dare she go to some young bastard?
Hey, it's you.
Just watch. I'll get her back. She will be mine.
Hey, what happened?
I know you're probably wondering who the hell this sheep is, but we'll actually find out the next time Vincent wakes up. It's a bit of a hint or spoiler.
I think I may have killed too many of them.
Dude, if you come near me while I'm climbing, I'm pushing your crazy ass off.
For you. A fight to the death sounds fun too. Damn it.
I think this
Come on,
guy,
let's start climbing. I wanted to see more blood.
rather not this guy, these kinds of sheep I'm gonna have to encounter pretty soon.
It's not my fault.
What's the matter?
I can hear her voice. Why did you leave me? She's the one who left me. I'm the one who was left.
Is this my punishment for betraying my best friend?
What?
I've considered giving up so many times, but I can't.
Hey.
Forgive me.
So apparently Johnny has betrayed his best friend. I wonder which friend he's talking about.
You told me that your wife is the one who appears, right?
That's right. Sophie. The one who killed her. I was working a case. And the criminal at the center of the case decided to send me a message by killing Sophie. We had a fight that day. The last thing I said to her was, "Get out." She didn't die instantly, but she didn't make it. I wonder what she was thinking in those last hours she had. Maybe if I told her that I loved her instead of "get out," maybe she would still be alive. Your will to live is much stronger if you know that somebody loves you, isn't it?
Don't blame yourself like that.
I've said too much. Go. The road is long. I've said too much. Go. The road is long.
Morgan's pretty infamous for making it seem like he has something else to say, but he just says the same thing. But as you can see there, we've learned a bit more about his past and what exactly happened between him and his woman.
The pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together. You're Vincent, aren't you? You're always a strange man. Figured it out from watching you talk to the other sheep. I wanted to become like you. Like me? You always listen to other people's problems, just like you do now. And eventually, they'd forget their problems, change the subject, and laugh all their worries away. I was laughing too, behind you. It was comforting being around you. That's what I just remembered.
I don't remember anything that happened.
When I first ended up in here, I thought I wouldn't mind dying in an empty 32 years. I figured I'd lived too long, but then I met you again. You encouraged me in the bar. And here, thanks. You've inspired me to keep going.
I'll see you again. It's a promise.
Thanks. You've inspired me to keep going.
I'll see you again.
It's pretty ironic that Vincent doesn't remember the sheep from his past, even though the sheep says that he had a big impact on his life. But at the same time, I don't remember what the hell his name is. So, sorry about that, guy. Alright, so that's gonna do it for tonight. Next time we take on the 3rd floor of the Spiral Corridor. See you soon.
I don't have any more techniques to tell you. I don't have the will to go on either.
Hey, man.
There's a girl I've been seeing for several years. I've never worked up the nerve to bite the bullet and marry her.
Well, me too. My life's going, and to add marriage on top of that? stresses me out.
Maybe we're alike. I've got a heavy cross to bear. I can't share that burden with the one. So I should split up with her weakling and a liar.
Cross?
I don't need freedom. I just want punishment. It's the truth. I'm tired. I can't think of any more techniques.
Oh, hang on, I just thought of something. Have you heard this one?
Allow me to explain the marching spider. If you're trapped, try pushing out blocks to make new footing. As you connect more blocks to it, all you have to do is hang.
Wow, I see. You're just incredible. Seeing you makes me remember something important. The passion I once had when I was just starting my reporting career. Back then, I believed I could save people.
Aren't you doing that right now? With your techniques?
I don't know. But it looks like I have no choice but to move ahead.
Yeah, that's it. It's the truth, right?
Right.